Let's just get one thing straight, right now. We're going to dismantle a huge lie. The idea that you have to be the loudest person in the room to win. In this explainer, we're flipping that script entirely. I'm going to show you how to take your quiet nature and turn it into your single most powerful financial weapon.
But first, let's get real for a second. Let's talk about the pain. Let's be honest about that heavy social mask you've been forced to wear, probably for your entire life.
I mean, seriously, aren't you just bone tired? Absolutely exhausted from having to pretend you're someone you're not day in and day out?
Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The fake smiles that literally make your face cramp up. The soul-destroying, pointless small talk. It's a physical weight, isn't it? You can feel it.
And you want to know the real kicker? All that work, all that energy you're pouring into being the outgoing one, the fun one, it's not making you seem valuable. It's doing the opposite. It's making you look desperate. It's making you look cheap.
So, let's just obliterate this idea right here, right now. Let's tear down the myth that loudness somehow equals value.
Just picture a crowded marketplace for a second. Who's making all the noise? It's the guy shouting, hawking cheap junk, begging for you to just look his way. Now, contrast that with a priceless diamond. It just sits there, silent, behind a locked glass case. It doesn't have to scream for attention. People literally line up and beg just for a chance to see it.
So you have to ask yourself, which one of those are you? Which one do you want to be?
Here's the most important thing to get. Your real enemy isn't your quiet nature. It's all the junk advice telling you to change, to be someone else. I mean, just look at the facts. Musk, Zuckerberg, Gates, these guys are famously, profoundly introverted. They're awkward, and they also happen to be some of the wealthiest people on the planet. Their fortunes were not built on being great at parties.
Okay, enough of the theory. Theory time is over. Let's get tactical. Let's arm you with the war plan, your 8 weapons for turning your silence into cold, hard cash.
First up, weapon number 1, the cat strategy. This is all about completely flipping the chase dynamic on its head.
The core principle is simple. Money can smell desperation from a mile away. When you chase, when you plead, when you beg, it runs. So instead, you need to be more like a cat, a little aloof, a little indifferent. You become the one who is pursued, not the one doing the pursuing. Let them come to you.
Weapon number 2 builds right on top of that. It sounds so simple, but trust me, it's unbelievably powerful. You're going to sell your ears. You want to know a dirty little secret about almost everyone on Earth? People are narcissists. They care about their story, their problems, their voice, not yours. So, in a world where everyone is fighting for the microphone, the ability to truly listen isn't just a skill, it's a rare VIP service. So shut your mouth, open your ears, and watch as you become the most valuable person in every room you walk into.
Okay, number 3. We call this the sniper mentality. This is about being brutally efficient with your energy.
Think about it. Going to a networking event and spraying 100 business cards everywhere, that's the machine gun approach. It's loud, messy, and almost never works. Your social battery is a finite resource, right? So stop wasting it on 100 little fish. Use your introvert superpower, that intense, deep focus, and identify one massive target, one whale. One perfect shot is worth 1,000 random bullets.
Number 4 is a tactic you can literally start using tomorrow to make more money. It's called the silent negotiation.
So picture this. A client makes a ridiculous lowball offer. Your gut instinct is to jump in and defend your price, right? Wrong. The right move is to do nothing. You lock eyes with them and you stay completely silent for 10 long seconds. You have to understand, most extroverts have a deep-seated fear of silence. They can't handle it. They'll crack, they'll start panicking and negotiating against themselves just to fill the dead air.
Okay, weapon number 5. This is where we take something people have probably criticized you for your whole life and turn it into a superpower. I call it the poker face fortress.
Has anyone ever told you that you look intimidating or judgmental when you're really just thinking? Good. That's not a flaw, my friend. That's a fortress. See, an expressive face leaks information, but a neutral, unreadable poker face, it makes your opponent nervous. They don't know what you're thinking, so they overcompensate. They offer more, they talk more, just trying to get a reaction out of you. Your so-called sour face is a priceless asset.
Up next, weapon number 6. This one's about understanding the basic economics of language. It's the mafia boss principle. Seriously, just think about any mafia movie you've ever seen.
Who does all the talking? It's the low-level guys, the ones who usually don't make it past the first act. And the Don, the boss, he just sits there in silence. But when he finally speaks one single sentence, the entire room goes quiet and hangs on his every word. Your words work on supply and demand. The more you talk, the cheaper they become. Make every word you speak a scarce, high-value commodity.
Now, weapon number 7, this one might feel a little counterintuitive, but it is absolutely crucial. We call it authentic awkwardness.
Here's the deal. Trying to fake being an extrovert is just creepy. People can sense it. It falls into that uncanny valley, and it makes them deeply distrust you. But you know what's surprisingly charismatic? Just being honest. Admitting you're a little nervous or awkward is disarming. It builds instant trust. In a world full of corporate robots and fakes, your genuine self is a premium product.
And that brings us to our final weapon, number 8. This one is all about completely rebranding your entire way of being. We call it premium access.
Look, being hard to reach, being a little antisocial, that's not a character flaw. It's the foundation of every luxury brand on earth. You just have to frame it as exclusivity. Ask yourself this: are you a 24/7 convenience store, always available, always on? Or are you a high-end boutique that operates strictly by appointment only? Scarcity creates value. The harder you are to access, the more people will pay for the privilege.
So, there you have it. We've laid out the entire arsenal. Your silence was never a weakness. It's your currency. It's your leverage. It's your power.
Which really just brings us to a simple choice. You have the playbook now. You have the weapons. So, what are you going to do with them? Because there are really only 2 paths forward from here. On path 1, you're the poor weirdo. You spend your life apologizing for being quiet, and you stay broke. On path 2, you become the mysterious genius. You spend your life profiting from being quiet, and you get rich. It's the same person. The only difference is the strategy you choose. This world is just so noisy. People are desperate for the kind of calm, focused value that only you can provide. So it's time. Shut your mouth and open your bank account. Let the balance do all the talking for you.